Okay, so we live. CTR back in the building. For anybody who wants to join in on this conversation, we're only gonna be live for the next 30 minutes here. If you got a comment or want to, voice your opinion on the subject matter, the call-in line is 407-906-4440. Now that we back, one of the most, I guess, controversial subjects, that took place this week, besides the Epstein and everything else, is the JayZ situation. For those who ain't, I'm sure everybody's aware of what happened with, JayZ or whatnot in the NFL. But it has become a very controversial subject, and for all the right reasons, I would state. So, for those who are not really caught up on the entire thing, I think you went to the wrong page or went to a different page. You back?
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and just put people up on what's going on with that JayZ situation?
Yeah, on August 13th, the NFL announced that it was entering a partnership with Roc Nation, the entertainment company founded and led by rapper mogul JayZ. The deal, which was reportedly been in the works for several months, means that Roc Nation will now help advise on selecting the artists for major NFL performances like the Super Bowl. While the deal effectively gives JayZ a major role in developing one of the most watched concerts in the country, it also includes a social justice partnership between the rapper and the NFL. Roc Nation, the NFL adds, will play an important role in NFL's recently launched Inspire Change initiative, a collaboration between the NFL and the Players Coalition, a group of NFL players seeking to advance social and racial justice. The initiative focuses on the three causes in particular: education and economic advancement, police and community relations, and criminal justice reform.
Okay. So with all of that positive stuff being stated, for all the reasoning that, Jay did, this partnership with the NFL, is still a lot of people on the outside very upset about, him making this deal. And let me be the first to say, being that I definitely is for the people and understand the whole thing with Colin Kaepernick and the reasoning behind what he did, and people feel like with JayZ signing up with the NFL, it's sort of like a slap in the face of what Colin Kaepernick did, being that you're partnering with the NFL, who to this day, even though Kaepernick was paid out a certain amount, he still has been basically barred from the NFL.
Yeah, he been blackballed.
You know what I'm saying?
But
that's why I think that's why they mad with JayZ. Like, bro, if you really had that type of pull,
is because of what JayZ said in his lyrics previously, and the lyrics read as of this. It says, "I said no to the Super Bowl. You need me. I don't need you. Every night we in the end zone. Tell the NFL we in stadiums too. Rap the hip hop being on ape shit." That was the song that the lyrics come from.
Yeah.
But you state those lyrics, and then you turn right back around and do the exact opposite of what you said that you wasn't gonna do.
Which I understand that. But then you have to you have to say, okay, taking your personal feelings out of it, you have to say to yourself, okay, JayZ is a shrewd businessman.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's not dumb. He's not stupid. He understands all the injustices that are taking place. So I was a little upset when I first heard it. Initially, when I heard what happened, I was upset as well. Like the majority of people, like, really, you was the main one talking about don't fuck with the Super Bowl. Now you done signed a partnership with the NFL. Like, what the fuck is that about?
But like you said, he's a businessman. So when you're a businessman, you think business first.
You can separate the two. That's what real business men can do.
But most businessmen don't. They put their money first, and then they base everything thereafter. Which I feel, I ain't gonna really say this is a business move.
It is.
I mean, but
That's
you got
exactly what it is.
But
I'm
trying to think open-mindedly about this shit.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, like, it could be a business move, but it could also be keep your money move. Because like we talked before, there's conspiracy theories. Everybody want to shut that door about the conspiracy theories, but this could also be a keep your money situation.
I look at it more like this. Like I just said before, JayZ's not slow, not dumb. He knows what's going on. He foreseen what he did and people not agreeing with it. Mm-hmm. See, the thing is, we're not on his level. So we're not understanding, look, sometimes you have to put yourself in positions to it's about making generational change. And JayZ sees that and understands that. So what I feel like, not trying to speak for him, but I feel like part of what he's doing is to set up generational change, because it's not going to happen overnight. You know, he could have not did anything with the NFL, and that wasn't going to change anything. Being that he can put his money up and put himself in certain positions, he know that these white people that he dealing with still look at him like a nigga. He knows that.
Yeah.
But what he's doing, I feel, is he's putting himself in position for generational change, where it's not going to happen now, but maybe his grandkids or their grandkids will start to be in more positions of power to make sure things like what happened to Kaepernick doesn't happen again in the future.
Okay, but the whole basis of this union is to do this through the Super Bowl, like Super Bowl and entertainment. What the fuck that got to do with injustice? We
don't know every little thing that's going.
Exactly, we don't. So my thing is, it would have helped us understand, because when you have a business meeting, when you come to the round table, you already have a plan or objective at hand. Help us understand where the fuck you going with this shit.
And that's where the emotional part comes in, because at the end of the day, it ain't none of our business. Just
but you involving us though.
He just letting you know. Like, he made a comment, you know, the time for kneeling is done or something like that. He made a comment similar to that.
And I got a real problem with that whole little snippet that he did. When he was talking in that snippet, he was fumbling shit. He sound worse than me in a podcast. Shit. I'm just saying. Like, it didn't sound like he know where the fuck he was going with what he was saying.
Hey, if y'all listening in, and man, y'all want to call in and join in the conversation again, 407-906-4440. Again, that's 407-906-4440. Definitely call in and give your opinion on the matter. But this is the whole thing, man. When you in a position like JayZ, you're not going to understand the reason why he did. It's easy to say, oh, he did it for money. It's easy to say that. The man he's the first hip hop billionaire.
Yeah.
It's not about the money to that degree anymore with him. It's more or less of making power moves that will give a generational effect to make sure.
And I take my hat off to previous things he done. I ain't gonna take that away from him, because
he's done a lot.
Yeah, everybody was like,
for the community.
Well, what about all the shit he did for this? You know what I'm saying? He did this for me. He did this for so and so. He did this for Nipsey. Okay, cool. He did all that, but this little situation here with NFL, I don't get. And all I'm asking is, help me understand where the fuck he going in this direction. Yeah. Because I feel like, rather than doing some shit with the halftime and entertainment part of creating songs and shit for the NFL or whatever, because I understand that all the players have to put in like a community service type ordeal as a player. So why not let each player do some type of thing to help the injustice for police programs or whatever? They ain't speaking on none of that. Yeah. They just talking about the fucking Super Bowl.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. He hasn't really put forth a plan to show the people, look, this is what we about to start doing to for as far as like the policing with policing and black people and this, that, and the third setup. It on the outside looking in, it looks like it's strictly a business move, and it's nothing else more than a business move.
Exactly.
Being that I know, like again, JayZ is not dumb by far. As far as social injustice is concerned, he understands all of that. So I feel that to a degree, yes, this is a capitalist society. This man is a businessman. Money is involved, but yes, there is another part of it that the people might not get right now, but as time goes on, maybe I'm hoping that it'll start to come out, the type of programs and whatever he's got set up, for the people themselves. But it is a touchy situation. Everybody kept saying, he didn't let Colin Kaepernick know about the move. Him and Kaepernick supposed to be friends. He never talked to Kaepernick about the move.
Yeah, and then when asked,
but why isn't Kaepernick
involved? He was like, I'm not Cap's boss.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like, did Kaepernick talk to him about the settlement? You know what I'm saying, that the NFL go give him?
But
like,
I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of like with the people because, like, you know what I'm saying. I think if he could have pulled some strings to help Cap get a job back in the NFL, that would have let people know, okay, let's get behind this.
But guess what? This is where we sometimes forget that when one of us make it, we expect so much from that one person. The whole NFL blackballed Kaepernick, not one person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Jigga just one person, and he a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna come in and tell the old boys crew how to run their fucking business. You just not gonna do it.
True.
Now, what you can do is you can wiggle your way into the club, get your little toe in the door, so you can at least be a fly on the wall and somewhat hear and understand. And I think that's more of it than anything.
And I would hope that's his objective.
Yeah, I think that's more of it, to get in there. Yeah. So you can see how this operates, to see the workings from the inside.
And once I'm there, I can maneuver.
You can make changes. Yeah, you can make changes. It's hard to make change from the outside in.
Yeah,
it's a lot easier. I mean, you can do it, but it's a lot easier if you're in there and you understand the dynamics of everything, and then you can start to formulate a plan to make change that would benefit everybody. And I'm hoping that, that's more or less what Jigga on. I don't know for a fact. I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt because we so quick to jump on JayZ. Everybody mad at JayZ. Why are we mad at JayZ? Like, to be honest with you, like I'm still a person who boycott the NFL. I'm not an NFL fan like that ever since the Kaepernick thing.
And see, that's our problem, our people. Like we don't do like they did in the 60s and 70s, like when they, as far as boycotting, like when they boycotted the buses, nobody rode the bus. You know what I'm saying? Everybody walked, carpool,
stuck together,
whatever they had to do. And we scared to boycott ChickfilA. I mean, regardless of what the motherfuckers at ChickfilA do, niggas ain't gonna stop eating that chicken.
No, it's a different era. You know what I'm saying? Altogether. It's definitely a different era altogether, but I don't feel like JayZ is doing this to go against the people, and I think that's what the main topic of this situation is. Is he going against the people? Everybody who's saying JayZ going against the people, I can guarantee you this man done did more for black people than anybody who's speaking out against him. You know what I'm saying? Saying that he was wrong. He a sellout. Even Rihanna. I want to say Rihanna had went out there and said, she don't agree with what JayZ did, and feel
because like she also was her, Cardi B, and Big Boy. They was all.
No, Big Boy performed.
He did?
Yeah, he performed at the Super Bowl. Cardi B didn't perform. Yeah. Big Boy performed.
Well, they was all supposedly boycotting performing at the Super Bowl because the rallying that JayZ
because of
did.
Because JayZ the one who caused that to happen. Now looking back at it, that could have been a business move.
I mean,
because this ain't something that happened overnight. This is something that's been in the works. It has obviously since back then. You know what I'm saying?
But when addressed with it, he said himself, "If this is about the Super Bowl, I ain't even talking. But ultimately, it's about a halftime show
and partnership with a part ownership of a team.
Yeah, of a team. I don't know. I mean, and that's a part of why people are expressing themselves so strongly. Like nigga, you cooning, you're shucking and jiving.
That's what we thinking though.
Yeah,
that's what we thinking. And at first looking in, I thought the same thing. Again, if y'all listening and want to join in,
I'm still thinking until I'm shown otherwise. Now,
if y'all listening and want to join in, hey, call us up. Give your opinion. 407-906-4440. You know, give your opinion on the JayZ matter. We definitely want to hear what you got to say about it if you guys are listening. But getting back to the subject, I don't think it's as big as a deal as people are making it to be. You know what I'm saying? I think JayZ, number one, is a businessman. Number two, he's definitely down for his people now.
But did you hear about because when the meeting was calling, there was no social media.
As it shouldn't be.
There's
no business.
No social media involved. The people that it wasn't even the anchors was calling. It was a special invite only, and the people that was there wasn't like.
Okay, we got a call coming in. Hold on. Who we got on the phone?
Hey, man, we got Bang Out, man. Y'all know who's there.
What's going on, pimp?
I'm just chilling, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know the matter what's going on with JayZ. What's going on, though? I'm gonna give my opinion, but I want to know what's going on. I'm kind of confused, though. I'm listening, but I need to, you feel me? I need to catch up.
I got you, dog. I got you. So what's going on is JayZ done signed up, Rock Nation done signed up with the NFL to host halftime shows and supposedly work on programs for social justice within the NFL. He also, by signing up, is like part owner of an NFL team. They haven't really went into specifics of what team, but he's getting a lot of backlash because of the Kaepernick situation. Like, he was the main one boycotting the halftime show, and now all of a sudden you signed up with the NFL. So, like, a lot of people looking at Jigga like, well, what's really going on with you?
Okay, so I mean, so what's wrong with changing your mind and to make it something that was fucked up into something that's good?
In my opinion, there's nothing wrong. I guess more people are upset because they feel like supposedly him and Kaepernick were cool with each other. They were sort of tight. And being that Kaepernick still being blackballed from the NFL, they're like, how could you partner up with them and they still blackballing your homeboy? You haven't even rectified that situation, but you already...
Okay, I mean, me personally, I think it could be a way for him to try to get his dog out of that situation by doing something good with what was, you feel me, by making something good that was fucked up. He's probably trying to get him out of the situation. I look at situations different because, you feel me, people could do certain shit just to make it different in how I'm explaining this. I'm making it make more sense. Like, I could be doing that just to, you feel me, just like, okay, well, for example, let me try to give an example. Like, I get a deal, I get signed, you feel me, I get a record deal.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's like I'm trying to get my dog in too, but you feel me? I got to get my foot.
You got to get your foot in the door first. Exactly.
Yeah, before I can get my dog in there. Maybe I'm trying to make something that was fucked up into something good. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, they did this with my dog, but I'm trying to get my dog out of this situation.
Exactly. It's not that you're going against your dog. It's just that, look, if we gonna make something really happen, somebody got to get in there.
Work together.
Yeah, somebody got to get in there to make it really happen, because you can't do nothing from outside the building. I mean, it can happen, but it's gonna be a long process. It'll take shorter time if you can get in the door.
Like JayZ being who he is, you feel me? With him having the name he got and the power he got behind his name,
yeah.
You feel me? Maybe you feel like, okay, damn, since I am who I am and my dog in this fucked up situation, me and him could work together on da-da-da-da. It ain't me working against him. It's maybe me trying to get you out of this situation.
I agree.
That's me personally.
I agree with that statement 100%. You know what's funny about this whole thing? Kaepernick has yet to make a statement. You know what I'm saying? Kaepernick hasn't made a statement on it.
Yeah, but Eric Reed he's spoken out.
Yeah, Eric Reed has stated a couple different things. He's not the only.
He tweeting, he talking shit.
I mean, it's hard. It's kind of hard to have an opinion when Kaepernick ain't really put his 2 cents in and really show the people of the world how he feels. It's kind of hard to have an opinion when you don't know how he feeling on his end at the same time. Because Kaepernick probably looking at the shit different. Like, you feel me? Like I said, he probably looking at it like, okay, damn, JayZ, what you doing this helping me out in a little way. Because with me being da-da-da-da, and you know, and so forth.
Cap got that
he got a settlement.
He got a settlement.
Yeah.
Well, and
he good.
That might be part of the settlement. Like, hey, nigga, you need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. Yeah, you're right. We don't know. So everybody like, oh, JayZ didn't consult Kaepernick about this business move. That might be true, but that ain't to say he ain't consult him about some other shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And that's why I'm a little, you know, fucked up about it. It's like, you know what I'm saying, y'all leaving us in the blind. Like, we don't know what the fuck going on. All we know is you just fumbling and saying this, that. I'm not Cap's boss.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, you can come with some better shit.
Yeah. You know, so yeah, man. So I agree with you 100% on that, man. Hey, make sure you download Anchor, man, or on your Play Store, download it on your Apple, go on your iTunes store and download Anchor, man, and check the CTR show out on Anchor. And you can catch all our past episodes, man. Stay rocking with us. What's your name again, big dog?
It's Bang Out.
Oh, this Bang Out. What's up, dog?
And I ain't forgot about you, cuz. I ain't forgot about you.
Oh, you alright, cuz. You already know how we rocking the long way. We ain't even got to get too much into detail like that, though.
True.
That's what's up, man.
Hey, and also, boy, I'm glad to hear you in good health, boy. I heard about you.
Oh, yeah. So, man, you know they can't knock me down. I'm a soldier, man.
That's real.
That's what's up, dog. Hey, stay fucking with us, dog. We appreciate you calling in.
Hey, I appreciate y'all for having me, though, man.
For sure, man. For sure.
All right.
So, you know, again, man, if anybody else listening want to call in, again, the number 407-906-4440. Now, let me say this with everybody that's mad at JayZ. This go out to everybody mad at JayZ. How many of y'all motherfuckers still watching football games? How many of y'all still watching NFL, still following your team, still ready to go tailgate, still ready to gamble your money, you know what I'm saying, on a pool, all of that. What you doing ain't nothing different than what he doing, just so you know. If you still fucking with the NFL, then you still fucking with them. Regardless of your political stance, if you watching games, if you participating in any shape, form, or fashion, you still fucking with them. So I don't understand the reason why everybody mad at Jigga. You know what I'm saying?
But you're still tuning in.
Because you still tuning in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you still tuning in. You watching the games.
Last year I didn't tune in.
Me neither.
Last year, but go ahead.
Okay, let me not lie. I didn't tune in the whole season.
You watched a couple games.
I watched the Super Bowl. The main motherfucking one they said I watched the Super Bowl. That's how I knew Big Boy performed. You know what I'm saying?
And you see when you said it caught me off guard. I'm like, did he?
Yeah, that's how I knew Big Boy performed. You know, so that's how I found out about that.
But it goes back to what I was saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't boycott like they did in the 60s and 70s. Like,
because there's no togetherness.
Yeah, we gotta be adamant about our shit and be like, nah, we're gonna take a break from this shit. Fuck them. Fuck the NFL. Whatever.
Well, you know what? It's crazy. The reason why we don't boycott the way that we used to is because there's so many different outlets to keep you preoccupied. From the internet to work, home, school, family, you know what I'm saying? Whatever other side thing. Like back in the days in the 60s and 50s, it wasn't too much stuff to keep you preoccupied.
Yeah, exactly.
So you could focus on social issues. You could focus because it was every day. That a fucking boycott back then was like being on Facebook. Everybody was on it. You know what I'm saying? So we in a generation now where everybody's not on it.
You can motherfuckers worried about their fantasy five.
You can get a group of protesters together on Facebook quicker than you can in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the way that it's set up now, and it's pros and cons to it. So you keep bringing up how, you know, we don't boycott, we don't stick together to do those type of things. We don't. But that's also because of so many different things that are taking our attention. constantly and consistently. You know what I'm saying?
But and another thing that I want to address is, you know what I'm saying, if the NFL want to address the injustice issues, why in the little snippet that they showed, which was only provided by Rock Nation, where they had JayZ talking, you don't see Roger Goodell saying anything. Like, I think first and foremost, I think the NFL got to stop and address and be like, okay, yeah, we're wrong, and we want to address this topic. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them saying shit. Roger Goodell never said any fucking thing.
They not though. They not. And see, it has to come to a point where I guess what I want to say is the underlying meaning behind Jigga saying, it's time to stop kneeling. He said something like that, right?
Yeah,
He's like, it's time to stop kneeling. It's because.
But why?
I'm gonna tell you what I think. Why? You know what I'm saying?
Because I think
because at the end of the day, protesting, even though it worked to a degree, and they took millions of it to work back then. Mm-hmm. Took millions of people standing together, protesting consistently. You know what I'm saying? And boycotting consistently for some change to come through. Now that we're in a different era, those type of methods are no longer going to work. Jigga's not being. He's a businessman. He's gonna go about it the only way he knows how to go about it, and that's through business. That's through the money game. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what he's saying. Look, it's kneeling. Look, kneeling brought attention to it, but okay, the attention came. What happened? Whatchamacallit was kicked off the team, blackballed from the NFL. That scared the majority of the other NFL players up. You had some other brothers who still kneeled and still, did their protest, but the majority of the NFL players did not stand behind Kaepernick. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't bring no real change at all. That's why you saying you ain't hear whatchamacallit make no comment about nothing. He ain't not Cap, the NFL.
Roger Goodell.
Yeah, they ain't made no statements about none of that, and they're not gonna make any statements about it. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't think that we as society is owed that?
Look, we as society, we're owed that, but who says just because you owe that we owed a whole lot of shit.
Because we ain't got.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who the hell that? Like,
still waiting on my 4 acres.
You owed that. You know what I'm saying? Just like a nigga owe you. Yeah, I owe you. As long as I owe you, ain't broke. You know what I'm saying?
I put something on it.
So it's like, they ain't gonna.
But where's there? We'll put something on it.
They did. They put it on Jigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did. And they broke Kaepernick off a little check. Hey, we put something on it.
Okay, all right.
You see what I'm saying?
I dig it.
So Jay looking at it like, bruh, look, we gonna forever go through this unless one of us get our foot in the door and understand the interworkings of how this goes. Because only by then can I be like, okay, I can make this type of move. I can make this type of move. I can make this type of move. It's the same with even though that's not what happened. It was the same like with President Obama. Mm-hmm. It was like, we feel like, okay, we got one of us in the door. Not so much that he was going to change the whole world, because he didn't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that was the first black person who got to see the inner workings, you know what I'm saying, of how this shit really go down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, what he do with that knowledge afterwards, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Obama might be training a whole fucking school of young niggas from kindergarten up to infiltrate this shit, and you know what I'm saying, show people how to maneuver in the politics on that level. Yeah. Because we gotta remember, they're on a certain type of level that we're not on. Regular people aren't on that level, and
we can't understand.
We can't understand it. We can't understand it. So what doesn't make sense to us might make plenty sense to them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What makes sense to us probably don't make no sense to them, because we're on such a different levels. You know what I'm saying? Again, for those listening who want to join in on the conversation, we definitely would like your input. Again, the call-in line for this show is 407-906-4440.
Yeah, I personally want to call out some people. I want to call out our homeboy Eddie Bowie,
if he listening,
Shauna Stevens. you know, and others who had a
if y'all listening to the show, man, call in. Let the people hear what you got to say about it. Me personally, I don't have a problem with JayZ. When I first heard the story, I thought like everybody else, that's a little funny and fishy, being that he was the one protesting this and got Kaepernick back. But then I had to step out, you know, of my feelings and look at it on a different level. Also, and once I did that, I want
to call that wood grain. Let me hear from you, man. I see you had a post up the other day talking about the cap situation. Fuck with it.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all listening in, I definitely hope y'all will call in too, man. Again, 407-906-4440. At the end of the day, man, JayZ, as usual, did make a power move.
Business move.
Definitely a business move.
Yeah, definitely a fucking business move.
Made a power move. I feel like the people need to give the man a chance. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to be mad at JayZ because
I don't feel like it's like the people are really mad, and
it is. There's a lot of people. He getting backlash for this shit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna speak for the people because I'm one of those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I wasn't given enough information for me to ride with the team. Like, bitch, I feel JayZ jumped behind the wheel of the motherfucking car and said, wait, we going to rob this bank, nigga, let's go. Nah, bitch, let me get the detail.
Okay, well, Trey, get your ass out the car.
Get your
ass out the car, Trey. Pull over and let this nigga ass out.
I'm out because I want to know what my cut is. And goddamn,
you know what?
Is there a guard at the motherfucking door with a pistol?
Hey, look, I ain't never been in the military, but one thing I don't know about the military. You take orders and you follow your orders. You don't ask the motherfucking questions.
That's why I never. That's why I never went. I wanted to go, but I didn't go because I'm hard headed nigga. Nope, I don't learn.
So you know it ain't for air. Look, JayZ can't tell you. All you need to know is he got a partnership with the NFL. You don't need to know every single intricate detail to what's going down.
Do nothing for me at my household.
And guess what? Him not doing it don't do nothing for you at your household neither.
Okay, so so goddamn it, I'm riding with me. Fuck JayZ.
So you know, I ain't mad at Jigga, man. You know, you a businessman. You able to make them type of moves. Hopefully, the moves were done in a righteous way. That's what it boiled down to. And if we find out in the future that none of it was righteous, then it's gonna come back to haunt him.
And I honestly feel that I hope that he can get in and finagle his way through and manipulate this shit so that it's beneficial to us. If he do that, I salute him. But if it goes sour, boy,
yeah, it's gonna.
They gonna let him have it.
Yeah, the people will. The people will let him have it. You know what I'm saying? If it goes backwards on him, so you know, I don't think it will. I think it'll be, you know, in the long run. I mean, it ain't gonna benefit us in no type of direct way, but hopefully, you know, as far as the NFL is concerned, it might start some type of change.
Because if it turns out to a straight business deal where he only progressed and it ain't got shit to do with injustice or whatever, that might possible. That might turn out to a real fucked up situation.
Which is possible. You know what I'm saying? It's possible it can go that way. I'm hoping that. I feel like JayZ, like I said, like I keep saying over and over, I feel like JayZ is a smart enough individual that he isn't against the people to the degree where he's just gonna make a deal with the devil, and it just be strictly on some greed, and you know he don't give a damn about nobody else but himself. I don't really get that, you know, that's what it is, but who knows? We only time gonna tell on this.
True.
Only time gonna tell on this. How long we got? We wrapping this up. Hey, we did 30 minutes, man. We went live. Hey, we going to keep coming to you live for the last 30 minutes. We started a little late this go around, but you're going to have to tune in every Sunday at 7:30 when we go live. You know what I'm saying? To catch all our old and new episodes that's been loaded up, man, go to Anchor. It's in your Apple Store. It's in your Play Store. Download Anchor. Put in the CTR Show. Follow us on Instagram at the CTR Show. Also follow us on Facebook at the CTR, and you know, you follow your boy, fuck with us, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this every motherfucking weekend. This is for the people, the Controversy Talk Radio Show. We about to get up out of here, man. Got something to say before we out?
Nah, stay black.
Stay black. CTR show, man. Controversy Talk Radio. We're gonna fuck with y'all later, man. We out.
Peace out.